Hey guys, I'm back again. Hopefully, whatever was going on is fixed. I don't know why it was. Hello, can you hear me now? I'm not sure if it's going through. Somebody say something, please, because this is. Okay, Rachel, Rachel. Okay, I see you popped in. I'm not. I haven't seen anybody's comments. I'm sorry. I wasn't ignoring you. I'm just having some technical issues. So if you can write some comments or something, let me know. Hey Rachel, there you are. Okay, great, great. All right, there is some contact. Hopefully it's gonna continue. I would appreciate it if you guys kept on chatting, even if it is nonsense. Because I don't know if it's me or if like it's just not going. Um, there we go. Okay, so I'm not sure what you guys have seen. I hope it recorded. I'll know I'll know at the end. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys the difference um, from when it was yeah, ET phone home kind of contact. That's yeah, I don't know what's going on. Right now it's only telling me that one person is in here. Um there's some sort of lag. I don't know. Hey Ma, welcome back. Okay. Okay, now the system is I don't know. It was screwy. Teresa, welcome. Okay, great, great, great. So I am seeing your comments now. That's a wonderful thing. Sorry about that. I had no idea. I was just going, and then I got a message telling me that I wasn't seeing the comments, and I switched back and forth a couple times. So Natalie, welcome. I just saw that. I switched it back a couple times, and it usually fixes it. So I thought you guys were just watching. But yeah, okay, great, great. I'm glad that you guys are like more active now because I don't know what I would have done if I would have just kept on going. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys what it now looks like. So I guess I'm assuming that you were all in there when I showed the leaf at first. So I'm going to show you guys again. Now it still looks like it unfurled a bit, but not all the way. If you guys had seen the leaf, you see this one right here. That's the brown, the reddish brown I was telling you about. That is part of the that was part of the process when it was roasted and rolled and packaged. So I'm going to pull out this leaf right now, and I'll do a side by side comparison. So you'll see, oh, there it is. It hasn't completely opened. It's still semi-closed. It does stretch out more. This is forced. It's not natural. So there is still flavor left in here. Oh, and my fingers are not delicate enough to pull it apart. I'm trying to be careful. There we go. So you see right here, this is the fully unfurled leaf, and you'll see the difference between that and this. So that's like about 3 or 4 times the size. I'm including the bottom here. So that's about 3 or 4 times the size of what it looked like before. And that's one of the things I love about oolong is that you can steep it a few times and get a different flavor every single time. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my first sip. You know what? Well, one thing also, Tea Kwan Yin. One of the characteristics is it's got orchid in it. Now I was not able to find out how they incorporate the orchid. But what I'm assuming is that they infuse the leaf the same way that they infuse jasmine. Oh, excuse me. In which what they do is they keep it in a warehouse kind of thing, and bring out tons and tons of orchids so that the whole place smells like orchid and the leaf absorbs the smell as well as the taste. Um, because taste is 80% smell. So I'll go ahead and take my sip. That's really nice. Oh, that's good. It's kind of milky, a little bit it's a little bit vegetal, but not as strong as green teas. This is really nice. It's definitely kind of milky. I taste the orchid in it, but there's a slight salty aftertaste, which um, well, I mean, I don't want to say it's salty. It's more savory. Because I'm picking up notes of like an earthiness to it, but it's not like dirt. It's just like a fall leaf. You're not big on greens, so how leafy are we talking? Um, it's more like a broth. You know, think of it as like a vegetable broth. It's not very green, not at all. What is a vegetal tea? A vegetal tea is basically one that tastes more like plant than it does like ground. Black teas are generally more grounded. You have more savory, more smoky. Vegetal tastes like grass or seaweed, or vegetable. So anything that's more plant-like is vegetal. Anything that's more earth-like is earthy. Oh, that's really good. Aaron, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, it is a good thing that it doesn't taste like dirt, unless you happen to like dirt. I mean, you know, some teas do have a super duper strong earthy taste. Um, they don't necessarily taste like dirt, but they taste like the ground. You know, it tastes like rock. Um, it tastes like I don't want to say mud, but like it tastes like the ground. Ground like dirt, kind of, yeah, but not dirty, if that makes sense. It doesn't taste like soil. It just tastes like earth. You know, this one in particular tastes like uh, uh, uh it tastes kind of like vegetable with a little bit of milk. Wally, welcome. It doesn't have a really strong um, it doesn't have a really strong taste to it. It's really really nice. I like it. And at this point, I don't even know why I'm slurping. It's not a super duper hot tea. Like I said before, I was steeping it at 200 degrees rather than 212. And then in the middle of me talking after it was Mickerdoodles, welcome. In the meantime, I was experiencing the technical problems, and it was sitting there, and I was explaining the process. It cooled off to a nice temperature, so I'm able to drink it without having to slurp. I don't even know why I'm slurping. So how do you know what dirt tastes like? Did your sister make you eat dirt? Absolutely. You know how violent she is. She just shoved that mud in my face. But anyway, she put the sand in my sandwich. But no, she was not that bad. Not that bad. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. For incorporating the orchid, I'm assuming that that's what they do. That it absorbs the scent. I'm going to have to ask a professional about it because like I literally like I whipped out my book. I got this whole textbook, and I was not able to find about how they incorporate the orchid. So I'm kind of at a loss. I googled, I searched, nothing. So that's something that I'm going to have to talk to somebody about and get a straight answer. Hopefully somebody knows. I'm sure that they do. I just didn't think to ask when I was there. Um, but we'll see. So, anyway, back to the taste at hand. I always recommend oolongs for breaking people both into a black tea and a green tea because it's got a nice in the middle flavor, so that you don't necessarily get too much of either one. And depending on the kind of flavor profile that people prefer, they will either go for the stronger one as a black tea, or the more plant like taste of a green tea. So that can help you gauge which way you prefer. I've always loved oolongs just in general. I think my first oolong was oh wait, no, I know what it is. It's the coconut pao shang. Like, I just realized because that counts as an oolong. Um, I don't know what distinctive what distinction the pao chang has over the oolong. I just know it's a type of oolong, and I know that it's not quite rolled. The all of the pao chang that I've ever seen is just long leaf. Um, but still, like it might be just in the process without the full rolling. It's just gone through a lot of the same. Alicia, welcome. It's gone through a lot of the processes. Because I mean, like you can go through a number of these steps without filling every single one and still get all the properties of an oolong. Like I said, there's between 8 and 12 steps. So if it skips certain ones, you get a different kind of flavor. You get a different kind of oolong. So I need to look into pao shang. And one of these days I'm going to have to stream coconut pao shang because it's one of my favorites. I love it. I have not had it in a while, and it's about time that I did. So is it sorry I can't really stay in chat, but I have been watching your streams. I've been busy with work. That's fine. You know, I mean, like as long as you watch, I appreciate the support. I'm glad that you come, and I'm glad that you cheer me on in one way or the other. It's great to hear. So don't worry about it. If you gotta go, you gotta go. That's my same philosophy with the bathroom. Oh, that was awful. Anyway, so what I'm noticing now that this is cooling off a little bit is that I'm getting a more airy taste. I appreciate that, Rachel. I'm glad that you got my back. I love how it's like you got my support, and then right after is ew. It's like we had you for 5 minutes. No, no, but seriously, I really do appreciate the support. I will have announcements later on this about, well, some really exciting news. But I'll get to that later on. But as I was saying, it was like as it cools off, it's getting to be a more light and airy, uh, milky flavor. It's not quite creamy. It doesn't have the yeah. I always I had to bring up the Lou, of course. Well, I mean, like it wouldn't be a one of my streams if I didn't get a little wacky, you know. So it has a milky flavor, but not a creamy flavor. The volume isn't there. The texture isn't there, but the taste of the flavor of the milk is. So that's awesome. You got your own PS4 now? Awesome. That's great. I will message you later. Yeah, we'll leave that later. Because I do want to play some video games probably tonight. We'll see. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. My head is completely gone. Oh yeah, that it's got the milky flavor, but not the creamy texture. It's still kind of sweet, but not. I mean, I've had sweeter teas. This is uh, a really good milky savory kind of blend, but not earthy, not very earthy, I should say. It's got like a flower petal. Um, it's like a flower petal, almost brothy kind of taste to it, and I'm really enjoying it because it's not too strong at all. It has a little bit of a saltiness, but it's not salty. Like I'm trying not to be too vague because I do realize that there's a lot of this but not to this going on, and I want to be more clear on the flavor profile because I mean I get notes of certain flavors at certain times, and then it just fades. And it's really hard to describe because there's very little aftertaste. It burns really fast. Um, like this is an easy palate to cleanse because right now I'm just tasting slight vegetal, like I just had a bit of salad. And you know how like the lettuce flavor kind of lingers a little bit, but it's there, it's noticeable, uh, but hardly. That's what I'm getting now. And like I have to kind of look for it on my tongue to realize that it's still there. Whoa! I almost dropped my phone. That's not good. Oh. Whew. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to open up the floor real quick. Questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, now's a good time. While I take a little bit of a breather. This is a caffeinated tea. It's not going to be super duper caffeinated, but it is going to have a bit of a kick. Um, yeah, it's going to be caffeinated enough to keep you up for about a while, but not all night. So this is a very oh, excuse me, kind of a relaxing tea. And I got the hiccups. Oh, I hate when that happens. It's so annoying. Okay, I think it's gone now. Mm. Ooh. Okay, so I wanted to let me see. I wanted to talk about something else, but I don't remember what it was concerning the tea. Oh yeah, that's what it was. The health benefits. Now, health benefits. It's all. I've noticed that it's good. I've read that it's good for like cholesterol, and the hardening of arteries. It's good for blood clots, and it's good for it's a very heart healthy tea. So if you're looking for something that will clear you up, this is a good way to go. Um, I'm going to open up another page real quick because I saw something that caught my eye. Oh, my computer it's loading too many ads. Oh, I hate that. Okay, so it's good for antioxidants. It's good to aid in bone density. It's got antifungal support, so if you have like a fungal infection, that's good to help you. Uh, and I think that another ad. All right, there we go. I should just start writing these things down so that it doesn't. I don't have to worry about these ads messing me up. But anyway, so yeah, it looks like it's got a nice long list of health benefits. And definitely, I mean, like oolong is a way to go. Hey, welcome back, Snea. Sorry about the technical issues, but I'm glad you made it back. I'm kind of stuffed right now. Like, oh man, this is some good stuff. And usually when I do an oolong on a stream, go through the ingredients again. There are no ingredients. It's just the leaf. Um, this one, since it's Kwan, it's just the leaf that's been um, infused with orchids. So I wouldn't really count an orchid as an ingredient. It's just got the scent and the flavor of it. But this is just the leaf. Like I'll show you real quick. In there, you know how normally when there's a bunch of different ingredients, you'll see them visibly, but you see this is only the leaf. There's nothing in there that's added to it. It's just this is the way that the leaf is blended, cultivated, and rolled up. And each oolong has a different taste just based on the process that it goes through. So this one in particular is like it's super good. Like I love oolong. Ooh, and I'm just gonna say it again and again. Mm. Oh, that's so good. And I'm almost done with this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and top myself off. Oh, there we go. And I just realized I never showed you what the tea actually looks like. Whoops, made a little mess. But I never showed you what the tea looks like in the bowl, in the cup. So I'm going to fix that right now and show you. Look at that. So it's got a nice, almost red, orange kind of tone to it. Very clear. You can see all the way to the bottom. It's got the little flecks of the tea powder down there, and you can see it's got no halo. You know, it's just clear water all the way around. It's got a little bit of froth, and if you recall last week, I was talking about how maintaining the froth is a sign of quality. That is a good quality tea. Nice and aerated. There we go. Oh man, I'm like, whew, I'm so stuffed right now. But this is like the best kind of stuffed, you know. I'm really enjoying the feeling that this is giving me. It's nice, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the floor again. Uh, any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about? Now's the time. Did I sweeten it? No. For the streams, I always well, I didn't always do it before, but I drink them now unsweetened. And this one doesn't really need it at all. Like it's got a nice a nice soft flavor. So I mean I see no need for it. Um but yeah, it's really good on its own. In fact, I am probably gonna go and buy some more. This is one of I think I've told you guys that this is about the box of free tea that my one of my friends had left for me. You haven't been here for a long time. Ah, I see what you did there. But this one came from heavenlytealeaves.com. Part of the package that got smuggled for me while I was on vacation. And I appreciate that. My coworkers know me. They know what I like. So I might just go ahead and look into what more they have because this is a really good quality tea. Um, as a matter of fact, I'll see if I can find. Now that I have an address, I could probably find the link. Okay, yeah, we'll take it from there. But this is really good stuff. Oof. Anyway, I'm gonna have a little bit more. Mm. And of course, Teresa's question: what would I pair this with? Um, with a light, airy kind of taste to it, I would pair this with like this is a snack of some sort. I don't think that I would make it with an entree unless the entree itself was a light taste. So maybe I would have if it was just white rice. I wouldn't even risk fried rice with it. Fried rice might be a little strong. Um, but white rice would go well with this. Maybe white rice with salmon. Um, or a salad. I think that this would complement the salad really well because it's got that vegetal taste already, but with a little bit of savory. So depending on the dressing, as long as it's not too much, you should be just fine. Um, tea and snacks, yeah, you can't go wrong with tea and snacks. Uh, what else? If I were to serve this with a dessert, I would keep it light. Like let's say just sugar cookies would be great. Mud pies because it tastes like this does not taste like dirt. It's the black teas and the earthy teas that taste like dirt. This one is just it's not a very earthy tea. It's on the earthy side though. So it walks the line very well. It's kind of fragrant actually because of the orchid. You get a nice flowery kind of overtone to it. It's really nice, and it's milky. So yeah, it does not taste like dirt at all. What else? I lost my train of thought now. Okay. I'm going to talk about announcements. I have some really exciting news. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking. I told you guys about Tigerschwender and working with them. I just got an email today, so they invited me over to talk about what we can do for future projects together. And so I'm gonna meet with them next Thursday, and we'll see what we can work out. Fingers crossed, this might lead to bigger and better things. This was an unexpected, an unexpected place, but I think it's gonna be a sign of growth, and I am super duper looking forward to this. I've never really collaborated with a tea shop before, as far as getting involved with the stream. Um, but this might open up some opportunities for me, and I'm really really excited about it. So that's gonna be awesome. Uh, what else? What else? I got a couple things going on in my head that I want to talk about, but I'm just prioritizing. Okay, tea crawl. Tea crawl. I would like to do in a couple weeks. Probably mid to late next month is going to be the prospective dates. So I'm going to contact you guys. Rachel, I'm going to contact you too, just in case. Tea crawl is going to be on a Saturday. Um, we're gonna have a nice group, hopefully participating, and we'll all check out different tea shops. I've got the route planned out already. Um, on my list is a good five or six. I'm debating about which ones to include, but definitely we're gonna have a nice a nice long walk for us. So yeah, I'm super duper looking forward to it. I know. I wish you lived here too. Maybe one day, maybe on a vacation, you'll make it. And then do have a good night as well. And I will talk to you soon. Okay, what else? In 2 weeks, a little bit less than 2 weeks, I will be taking my vacation in New Zealand and Australia, and I'm super excited about this. This is going to be a lifelong dream of mine. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming from there. Um, I hope to. I do want to, but that would depend on a couple factors. Uh, if not, I'll definitely stream when I get back. There is a tea that's over there that I'm hoping to get my hands on. It's going to be a brand new experience, and I am going to love it, I'm sure. Um, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. Yay! um, but yeah, I've got plans. So we'll see where it goes. Fingers crossed. If not, if you're on my regular Facebook page, I will keep you guys posted here and there. I'm gonna take tons and tons of pictures, so be prepared. Um yeah. Oh, excuse me. Got the hiccups again. I'm gonna need a little bit more tea. Mm. Oh, that is really good. It tastes like it tastes like there's a certain quality that I'm missing, almost like bread and butter. Yeah, I think I'm getting like a kind of bread and butter, like not even toasted bread, just regular white bread with butter, and I'm getting that from like the creamy, salty milkiness of the tea versus the creaminess of the butter, the creamy saltiness of the butter, but also the flavor of the white bread behind it. You know how you get that kind of uh not quite flavorless but very very light airy flavor. That's what I'm comparing this to, like a bread and butter. And that's I think why I'm appreciating this so much, because I enjoy that taste. It's a simple pleasure. Um but just like I didn't even. I wish I would have thought about that before, because I mean it's simplistic, but it's accurate. And really, like I like that. Like it's a white bread and butter. I'm glad I was able to come up with that analogy, because that is pretty clear, at least to me. Mm. Ah, yes, but T Kwan Yin, whew, that's some good stuff. Okay, again, questions, comments, anything you have for me, now's the time to just throw it at me. While I am taking a bit of a breather because my stomach is getting quite full. But yeah, this is going to be some awesome stuff. What else? Any other announcements? I have not forgotten the what is it called? The raffles. I am going to check out the site probably in about a week or two, probably after I get back from vacation actually, to see whether or not it's working. Last time I tried it, it was just I don't know what happened. It was working so well, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. So hopefully I'll be able to start the raffles up again. Um, and yeah, I mean, that was a great time. So awesome. Also, my favorite announcement. I know that you guys uh probably just don't care about this as much as I do, but I don't care. This is a me moment right now. I was able to buy the Velocity, which is that tea maker that I was talking to a couple people about, and it is amazing. Like this is something I super recommend if you love tea. It's an all-in-one tea maker, which is it's a kettle, and a brewer. What it does is you fill the water to about a halfway point, and it heats it uh, to the proper temperature according to the tea that you oh, excuse me, the tea that you put in. And then what it does is it draws the, I know you'd be excited about that. It draws the water in from the bottom. It comes all the way back to the top and drips, well, not drips, but like pours through the tea, and it steeps the tea as a cycle rather than steeping it and letting the water pull it out. And this helps the taste because it makes it more aerated, so you get a lighter taste to it. Oh my god, I brewed, what was it? It was the tiger tea, the black uthu that I did. That's, yep, hashtag velocity. It was the black uthu from last week, and the oh the I think it was the chocolate chai puer. Chocolate, yeah, it was a chocolate chai puer. Oh, so good. So yeah, that's totally a me moment, and I'm excited about it. I believe I already posted it on Facebook. I know I posted the review on Facebook. I don't know if I posted just a regular picture. I might take a picture of it later and post that. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm proud. I'm happy, and I paid for was it 95% of it with points, and I only paid, like, the original price was $120. Um, but I only wound up paying 30, and most of that was tax. So yay! That was awesome. So I got it, and I am me too. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, that's I think that's pretty much it for my announcements. Um Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my tea. Any questions, comments, or anything you want to talk about? Now's the time to bring it up. Mm. Oh man, this is like this is so heavenly right now. I am loving the flavor. As it cools down, it becomes more creamy, and that's a quality that you don't often get. Oh, thanks. It's my burgundy. I'm assuming I'm saying it right. I mean, to me it's just dark red, but I'm trying to sound sophisticated. It's burgundy, and it is a lovely color. Thank you very much. Mm. Oh man, like I'm kind of tempted to. Yeah, I have been ready for my vacation for the past 3 weeks. Like, once April hit, I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm ready. Like, I have been fighting the urge to pack my bag for the past 2 weeks, and I still have another 2 weeks to go. So, oh man, but this is gonna be exciting. For those of you who don't know, I have never gone on an overseas vacation before. I've never actually, technically, I've never vacationed by myself either. Usually, I go to visit somebody, or somebody's coming with me. It's like a family thing. But I have never. Oh, I will tell you about it. I promise. Um, but yeah, I've never done anything like this before, so this is going to be truly an adventure for me. And it's like the first of many. This today has been so full of good things just happening that I'm feeling really positive. You know, For those of you who missed it on my regular page, I hit my 5 year mark at Groupon, and I got my black jacket. So yay! That's it's an honor. It's not one that people take lightly. When you walk around with a black jacket, people respect you. And I finally hit that. I hit that moment. They also announced my promotion. So they made that. They gave me a title. I am officially a, what was it, Goods RT Rep Tier 2. You got your green one today? Oh, nice. Oh man, we should have celebrated. We'll celebrate on Monday. What else? What else? We survived! Yay! We mentioned the volunteer stuff that's going on. So much volunteer stuff, and so much stuff that didn't even make it onto the battle scars is right. So many other ones that didn't even make it onto the presentation. Like, we have a lot going on, and you too. You too, Rachel. Um, so much volunteer stuff. I don't know, like I'm just like really in this place right now of super positivity, and like things are just gonna keep on going up, and I really feel that in my bones. So, cheers, everyone. Mm. But that is that. I'm just feeling really positive right now, and I have a nice tea to complement my positive attitude. Uh, and yeah, uh, we've got we've got I'm gonna say one more stream before I go on vacation. I don't know which one I'm going to stream like quite yet. I do have tons of options because this is my tea chest. So yeah. Oh, Agnes, welcome. You're catching the tail end, but I'm glad you could make it. Um, yeah. So this is just one more stream before I go on vacation. And we'll take it from there. Hopefully I'll be able to stream from there. If not another tea stream, then at least like some adventures uh in the wild. But yeah, so stay tuned on both my personal and group page, and I will keep you all posted. I think I have about tea down under. Well, no, not next week. It's the week after. Next week it'll still be tea from up top here, up north. We'll see. Mm. But I do have one more sip left on my in my cup. So if you have any questions, comments, open up the floor one last time before we close out. Now is your time, or forever hold your peace. Mm. Down the hatch. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close out for the night. Thank you all for joining me, and thanks for being patient during my technical issues. It was a harrowing experience, but it did get a lot better. I will see you guys next week, and until then, stay fresh, cheese bags.